Hey, Gutfoxx here. So today I just want to rip a 50 bundle, talk about caps and MLB The Show right now. So caps, create a player. I think a major problem in game. Let me know what you guys think, of course, in the comments. I want to go through my thoughts on why they are that way and why they make for miserable experiences. Show off some of them. Now, you guys know I have a creative player myself. I got a reliever, which is kind of strange because, I was thinking about this. A lot of people are like, oh, pitcher caps shouldn't be in the game, but, here's the thing, hitter caps are okay. And then, it got me thinking, is it okay, though? Okay, so this portion of the game, a little early in the year, sure, but would you rather draft a switch-hitting Barry Bonds that plays shortstop, #1 overall, or the greatest reliever of all time, or the greatest starting pitcher of all time? Now, we know Babe Ruth, they converted from one of the best pitchers in the league to the best hitter in the league. Maybe he was a better hitter than he was a pitcher, but regardless, you'd always draft Barry Bonds in that situation. You'd make that trade-off. So, I feel like position player caps are more powerful than pitching caps for that reason, because you'd always draft that guy #1 if you're starting a franchise. Now, you can say, oh, the specialization of Diamond Dynasty, and you can go into a lot of different things to talk about it. So I want to go through that, right? Some of these stats on creative player are insane, right? I just want to show you. Here is Spark Plug, once I bring this up, of course. This is from Give Me My Money. Here's a Spark Plug. It's not even maxed out at the Hawk yet. He says he just didn't really want to grind out the rest of the missions, as it took a while, but this is a shortstop switch hitting. You could use whatever swing you want to make the best animation possible. Chipper Jones got a nice swing, but I feel like, so if you put Han Soto's or something with more of an uppercut, I feel like you get even more home runs out of them. So these cards are crazy. I found this one on Twitter. This one is from Nutsy Poo. This one is his shortstop switch hitter, 124 power both sides. I'd probably maybe shift some of the fielding stuff. You can get some more of the I think he had some fielding stuff. I'd throw it more into speed, maybe more contact on it, but still, I mean, absolutely nuts for a shortstop to be this good this early in the game, especially. So I don't know, man. It's frustrating as heck that we face these guys. Now I can see this other side, if I'm free to play, I can get Chipper Jones, basically. I can make my own superstar, and I like that aspect. And I see your argument. I definitely do. I just think the amount of cards they used to release, which was not a whole lot. I remember 18 and stuff, where we got basically immortals and that's it all year. There wasn't a whole lot of content. Now they release a little bit more content, not as much as Mud or 2K or FIFA really, but they still release a lot more content, and it's all pretty usable. So having one card that's so high on the power spike that takes, I don't know what, 4 hours of grinding to get, which obviously 4 hours is 4 hours. It ain't nothing, we'll say. But I don't know. I don't really love the ability for creative players to be in game and at their current levels. And now there's a creative player, I would say, glitch that I saw on the subreddit. I have not been able to test it myself. I'm currently leveling out a position player cap to test it out. But basically, if you pitch this pitcher and they get really low on stamina, you could then switch the archetype over to a fielder, play them in the field, and they get the stamina back while they're in the field. So basically, get the best of both worlds just by leveling two different caps. So that again makes it more cheesy, right? Having whatever swing, having whatever arm angle you want to throw, it's awful. Being able to throw a 100 or 98 mile per hour cutter into a 70 mile per hour changeup, it is absolutely insane to me. So I don't know. It's been a part of Diamond Dynasty so long, but I feel like they had caps solved last year. And I think this integration with Road to the Show really brought back in too much of a power spike. I hope they take it away next year. They don't integrate it with Road to the Show. Let the creative players stay in Road to the Show. Don't bring them into Mutt. Mutt, wow. Talk about football in the mind, talking about EA. Into Diamond Dynasty. But, man, I don't know. I think if they're balanced, okay, but I just feel like the game would be better off without them. That's my whole feeling on them, right? It's annoying to see, a 5'2" creative player, whatever the shortest is, small zone possible, 124 power, and then they just cheese you out that way, and it's okay, well, that's also annoying. The fact that he's also a god tier, a fielder, and 90 speed on him. So Diamond, we got one, boys. Let's see if we can get anything good in our pulls for this one. It is a purple, an 85 to 89. Is it Grank? No, I don't know who the heck this is. I don't know that walkout. I haven't got him memorized. That right there is a Devin Williams playing down today. Solid for the event, but not solid overall. But you know, we'll take a dive. We'll take one of those. 1 out of 50 shots. We got one, boys. We got one. So I mean, the only other things like in Diamond Dynasty, like that are I'd say like off right now is I don't think the exit velocities are correct on Perfect Perfects. I think Perfect Perfects need to go out a little faster clip. They got to be home runs. I've seen Perfect Perfects die at the wall for me. I've seen them other people with the clips. I've seen you know, balls that are outside the PCI go for home runs and then people defend it. That's the worst. When people defend bad gameplay, that just brings a community circle. We gotta rally together. I know the cap thing's controversial, and the creative player, the ability for people to, you know, cheese with them is, you know, some people love doing it, but then when you go against it, right? I think if people don't like creative players, they just haven't gone against enough of them, and I think that's the thing. Once you go against a reliever cap, like, I can tell, like, it's like the only time in gaming that I can tell my opponent is absolutely furious with me, right? I've had guys, like, I bring my creative player cap, and I've had guys throw at my batters the next inning. You know, like, you'll try and lay a bunt down on me, the creative player cap's coming out, right? Like, it's just not good for the game, in my opinion. Stanton, there's a good pull. Hopefully goes diamond. Take a look at the investment video if you wanted that one. But that's my thoughts. What do you think about the creative players? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you liked the video. We'll have another one out tomorrow, of course. Please like. If not, dislike. Let me know why. And we're always looking to get better. Otherwise, take it easy, dudes. See you tomorrow. Peace.